Hello everyone, my name is Viva.
My name is Phoebe.
We are very happy to discuss with you how to solve the hysteresis problem for layers. I think this summer is very hard. What do you usually do when you feel hard?
Using
Phoebe?
fans and air conditions. In this way, I will feel not very so hot.
Okay. Do you think that what do animals do if they feel hard? Uh,
I don't think that they can cool it automatically, and but we can help them by using some methods.
Suitable temperature is important for poultries. So poultry are constant temperature animals. Body temperature is generally 40 to 44 centigrade. The appropriate temperature is 30 to 25 centigrade, including young birds.
Yeah.
At a suitable temperature, the poultry regulating function is sound. Body temperature remains basically unchanged when the abide temperature is higher than normal. The poultry sky is covered by filters and without sweating gland that will cause the bad effect for poultry. My channel is mainly to share knowledge about poultry farming. If you are interested, please remember to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell next to it so that you will never miss any of my new videos. If you are experiencing hysteresis problems such as lower feed intake and poultry death in your carrot breeding process, this video will help you solve your carrot dilemmas.
Firstly, this video will introduce the harm of heat stress to the poultry. It is about to introduce the harm of heat stress to poultry. As you can see next, for layers, they are very there are many many harms for the from caused by the heat stress. And next, I will show you about the details. The first one, it will be reduce the feed intake, as Viva has mentioned before. The production performance is affected by the decrease in feed intake. The direct manifestation of high temperature stress is a reduce the feed intake, which can reduce the nutrition intake, which lead to decreased performance, such as weight loss, decreased egg production, and reduced egg weight. At the same time, due to reduced intake of minerals and key elements, the increase of drinking water amount can lead to an increase in excretion. The unbalanced relationship that forms the eggshell is broken, so the eggshell quality is deteriorated. And the other, it can cause the chicken death. The severity of heat stress increases with the increase in the temperature. When the temperature exceeds more than 36 centigrade, it will cause a large number of deaths of the chicken.
If your poultry is facing the above 3 problem, then congratulations, this video will help you solve this problem.
Today, I will introduce some methods that will solve heat stress problems for the layers. From this, you can see that it has 4 main factors. The first one is energy adjustment. The second one is protein adjustment. The third one is consultant mineral adjustment and cheese. And finally, I will introduce the best solution, adding Runeon to solve this problem. So now let's see the first factor, energy adjustment. Under high temperature, heat stress in summer, the temperature of chicken body is too high. The metabolic heat production will aggravate heat stress in the chicken group. The use of oil instead of carbohydrates, instead of some corn, can approximately reduce the heat production in digestion and metabolism. In addition, the fat is added after the oil is added, and the palatability is increased, which can promote the feeding and reduce the dust concentration in the house. And this will all promote the feeding and reduce the dust concentration in the house. Under high temperature stress, it is generally recommended to add 1 to 2 fat to the diet. You can see as below here. And next, I will show you about your protein adjustment. At high temperature, high protein levels of the diet will increase the burden on the kidneys, and it will also increase the body heat. The amino acid imbalance of the protein in the feed will also cause excess amino acids metabolism to produce heat, leading to increased heat stress. Therefore, under heat stress conditions, in order to ensure sufficient protein intake without additional heat gain, the correct approach is the protein level is generally unchanged, increasing the level of essential amino acids by adding cyclic methylene lysines to increase the level of digestible amino acids. In the use of protein metals, it is recommended in summer to purchase as much as possible high-quality soybean meal with a crude protein level of 46%. When using premixes containing animal protein metals, it is easy to cause spoilage, and the premix spoilage this will cause the harmful microbes in high temperature and also in the humid environment. Therefore, the choice of feed manufacturers and the storage of conditions of their feeds should be highly valued. And next, I will show you about the constant mineral adjustment and its trees. From this, you can see that the factor reduced feed intake will cause about the kalium and phosphorus. In order to solve the problem of protein, kalium, and phosphorus deficiency, in addition to increasing the proportion of the premix, it is also possible to make a large layer of the stone powder on the surface of a feed to make up. An increase in drinking water in summer will also make an increase in the excretion of the minerals. In this area, it will cause amount of the microman added, it will be decreased. So we need to increase it according to the reduction in the dietary intake. And also in the mouth. In the layer's mouth, it is very important to focus on. Why? Because in summer, the frequency of the gasping in the mouth of the chicken is increased, and carbon dioxide is continuously exhaled. That means the amount of the carbohydrate in the axial gland is reduced. This all will reduce the poor egg shell quality. So, adding 0.1 to 0.3% baking soda or 0.15 to 0.3% potassium chloride, this will give an improvement to the layer quality. And also ammonium chloride. This is all beneficial to improve the thickness of the eggshell. Considering all this, it means that we need to consider the balance of the electrolyte, which is very necessary to reduce the amount of salt. And also, finally, I will introduce the very important part of this video. It is the new solution, ideal adding Runeon. And our product Runeon and its main content is bile acids. What is bile acids? Bile acids is the main active ingredient of bile, and it also plays an important role in the digestion and absorption of fat and fat-soluble substances in the feed. When the high temperature, it can make the digestive fluid secretion of poultry, and which will be decreased significantly. We recommend you to use 200 grams of the bile acids to the feed. This can help you to increase the utilization of fat, 1% of the fat content in the feed by 20 to 30%. But also it can significantly increase fat-soluble vitamins DEK absorption. And at the same time, bile acids can relieve endoplasmatic reticulum stress, which is caused by the heat stress, and also stimulate bile secretion and gastrointestinal motility. So it is very good for the liver protector for the layers and also to increase the anti-stress ability of the layers.
Okay, I think you have learned about the bile acid. So bile acid has a good effect for flowers. So we have do a series of experiment about this bile acid. So please watch this video.
Yes, the poultry heat stress problem you raised, it is very important to solve. And the next video is here for you.
Bile acid is a natural of effect fat emulsifiers. It can improve the activities of endogenous emulsifiers and make up for the lack of endogenous emulsifier secretion. Thereby, releasing the potential energy of feed, improve feed utilization rate, especially in the hot seasons. Fuel compensate for lack of food intake. Energy shortage causes by a variety of stress response to avoid the decrease in egg production and so forth. In a chicken farm of Zhengzhou City, 3,157 days old laying hens were randomly divided into two groups, 3 replacements, and each containing 500 chickens. After a week, July 50th to 21 days, it observed that the egg production of two groups was basically the same. Then, put them into trials, and the tax period was 30 days. The results show that there was no significant differences in egg weight, egg production rate, and feed consumption between the two groups. Faster death rate, egg break-in rate, soft egg rate, more formed egg rate, and other indicators were significantly lower than the country groups. It illustrated that the bile acid can reduce the death rate and increase the egg shell hardness obviously at the peaks of levels. Thus, indirectly increase the egg laying rate on the basis of ensuring the decretion requirement of the generally premix.
If the poultry heat stress problem in your farm, it is also as what I have described in this video. Please, you can try our product, which will bring you unexpected results.
If you want to learn more about poultry farming, if you want to solve the carrier disasters of poultry, please add my WhatsApp below this video to contact me. If you want to continue to learn more about farming knowledge, please subscribe to my channel and open the bell next to it. Then you will not miss the next exciting content. If you feel that this content is helpful to you, you can click on it. The favorite video will not be lost during the viewing process. If you have any question, please comment on the traffic below. I will reply to your question in the first time. See you
next time. Bye.